Hey, how we doing, guys?
Morning, everyone.
So we're about to close out our binge week of The Americans.
Yeah, this has been great. I find this to be one of the more bingeable shows we watch, and we watch several bingeable shows. But
It
The
is.
Americans is I want to see what's next kind of level of tenseness,
Yeah,
of action, um, the intrigue.
very much for the
Yeah,
last string of episodes we have. I wonder if
yeah,
they can hold that for the whole run of the show
that'd be
because
amazing, wouldn't it? For the 4 or 5 seasons that it
yeah,
goes, yeah, that'd be great.
for as tense as it is extremely watchable. And
Yeah,
we mentioned the comparison to Ozark,
right,
and about how
sure.
it's a similar show.
Yeah, as far as the tension level goes, it's a family that's in peril at every
Yeah,
single turn. The kids don't know
but
the
you just
extent
don't
to
want
what
to
they're
mention.
at peril. But I find this so much more watchable for some reason. And I think it's the fact that there's not the black cloud of doom hanging over every minute like there is on Ozark. It's like it's just an emotional, like, everyone driving straight into hell,
Yeah, and I think this benefits because it is a genre piece.
absolutely right.
And it's there's a realism aspect to it, but there's also a very unrealistic aspect to it
Like
too.
a James Bondy kind of
Kind of.
spy
Yeah,
thriller to it.
it's
Yeah.
James Bond meets John the Car meets a little bit of Jason Bourne.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I do like the tension, and I like the cast, and I love the cast. Obviously Ozark's got a tremendous cast.
Oh yeah.
I love Jason Bateman, but I prefer Jason Bateman in Arrested Development than I do in Ozark.
I do too. And even Matthew Reese, like this is really putting him on the map for me.
Right.
Was not familiar with him at all. Like I knew who he was.
Yeah, I've
A
seen him
little
in a
bit.
couple things. I think the only real major thing was obviously the Fred Rogers movie with Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that's where he
Right.
really I recognize him from.
Sure.
Carrie Russell, I've just seen her forever.
She's been yeah.
Million things.
Yeah, she's been around.
And she's a really good actress. Like she has a certain presence and gaze
Sure.
about her that's intimidating.
Oh no, she's great. She's lovely.
Yeah.
She's kind of a classic Hollywood actress. You kind of
Truly.
wonder, is like, why hasn't she just been like a mega superstar?
We talk about that, right? It's a lot of these TV actors. They get stuck on TV and they can book TV roles a lot. Like Carrie Russell, I think she has a new show that came out recently this
Wouldn't
year.
surprise me, but I don't see her much different in terms of screen presence
Yeah.
and charm than I do like Julia Roberts.
I don't either.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
Julie Roberts. But I see.
right, but
I see
yeah,
what you're
but
saying,
but yeah, it's like I feel like she could have had Julia Roberts' career.
But
I really
still,
do.
even when she pops up for a few minutes in certain movies,
Yeah.
you can't take your eyes off her. She showed up in that last Star Wars movie, and her face was covered the whole time. She had a helmet on, never took it off, but you could still tell it's Carrie Russell,
Right.
and she still stole the movie, kind of.
Yeah, she's skilled.
So she's fantastic.
And she's crushing this too.
I want to see more actors that are on these shows that we love, like Succession or The Americans, or even Mad Men. We talk about John Hamm.
Right.
It's kind of amazing that they can do this on TV and be as good as anybody and not have serious film roles.
Well, kind of speaking of that, I just saw the other day that there's a new season of Fargo starting,
Oh yeah.
and it's an anthology series.
Oh really?
And so I looked to see who's in the cast for the next season that's coming up. It's John Hamm. It's Juno Temple from Ted Lasso,
Yeah.
and the guy who plays Winston on New Girl.
He's
Yeah, and it's a loaded cast too.
wow.
I know.
I would okay. So
Oh, and the I can't remember the actor's name. The the guy who plays Steve on Stranger Things.
Joe Keery.
Joe Keery's in it also. That's a loaded cast for a television series, isn't
I've only
it?
seen season 1 of Fargo.
Me too,
We
yeah.
talked about
But-
doing it on the channel before, so when that comes around, we can honestly consider that.
Right, yeah. I mean, let's face it, that's a lot of talented actors, television actors
All
that we
A-listers,
love. Yeah,
100%,
absolutely.
yeah. But anyways, kind of went off the rails there.
Sorry,
But
yeah.
that got me excited. I kind of want to
For
watch
sure.
that now. But no, like, we're gonna hop into this episode here, guys. So the last episode we left off. Oh my gosh, it wasn't the nuclear. Was it the nuclear war episode?
Are you talking about like the assassination of attempt on Ronald Reagan?
That's what it was. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
it was that one, but that wasn't the last one.
You're right.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we're
We watched-
binging, so
we
they're all
watched
kind of
two
ready.
in one
Yeah,
day, so kind of ran together.
it was the spy that tried to come in from the cold.
Yes. Okay.
The,
They ended up assassinating the guy.
they ended up killing him because
Okay, so
he's a loose cannon. Yeah,
last two episodes we saw the show. Then they've had to get their hands dirty.
yeah.
They've
Innocent
assassinated
people.
two different people.
Yeah, innocent people have gotten killed. I mean, this guy obviously was a
Sleeper agent.
he was a sleeper. Well, he was an asset. He was stealing secrets for a sleeper
For
agent.
23 years.
Right.
So, yeah, he's been in it for a while.
Right. So he wasn't innocent, but You know, does that also mean he should be shot in the face walking down the street?
Nope.
You know, that's a tough question.
Good question, yeah.
We do want to welcome some new Patreon subscribers for the last days or so, guys. So Meg M, Justin, and Steven, welcome. We appreciate you being here with us.
We sure do. If you guys are watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you don't mind, hit the like button for us. Please leave us a comment down below. And if you want to hit that, oh, I really can't talk today. If you don't mind, hit the link down below to our Patreon page, so you can stay up to date to all the new content we've coming your way. It should be down there for you.
Yeah, that was my line. You were supposed to talk about liking and subscribing to YouTube. Sorry.
Yeah, my words jumbled up there.
Joe's having a rough day, so we're going to have a clunky start to this.
A little bit there, sorry.
For those of you watching us on YouTube, as we mentioned, we are doing a binge week here. So by the time you're seeing this on YouTube, we are several episodes ahead over on our Patreon page. So if you want to get caught up to where we are in real time, Patreon's a good way to do it.
It is. Come get ahead with us over there.
That's right. We also have a lot of other content there, so
we do. We'll be binging Miss Maisel next week.
That's right. All right, for those of you back with us on Patreon, welcome, guys. We're going to start episode 6 here in 3, 2, 1.
It's one of the things that happens when people are involved.
And they're sure it's someone in the residence sure it couldn't be a leak in Moscow?
She seems to know.
There's no way that poor girl in the Russian embassy survives for all of this.
We used the Genslinger comparison.
Right, yeah.
I don't see her being around for much longer.
No.
And I think it's going to hit Stan pretty hard.
It is. It's gonna make this more personal for him because they're going to find her body in a dumpster somewhere.
It's going to motivate him even more.
Yeah.
It's my new boss. He's showing me how important he is by wrecking my filing system. And my weekend.
Well, you could be a half hour late.
I'll put a pot on. See you soon.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that kind of hell.
Yeah, I did not see that.
Oh, that got me a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the FBI.
No. If it's the FBI, it'd be a short show.
Yeah.
I think that's the Russians who are looking for the mole.
That's
so they're going
to KGB style.
Yeah.
Who are you?
He's not as scared as he's acting.
Yeah, I think it's a play.
Oh, it has to be.
Yeah, look at him, he's getting his hands going. Yep.
Yeah.
My name's not Jennings.
Philip Jennings, 39. Wife Elizabeth. Children Paige and Henry.
Yeah, that's definitely the Russians.
Also, the details of his life before 1963 seem to be a bit hazy.
We want him to think he's been caught by the FBI, so
Yeah,
see if he'll roll. Yeah. You gonna leave the wing on him?
Yeah. Nope. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good wig.
Yeah, it was. It looked real to me until they pulled it. Yeah. Good makeup people on the show.
Полежи со мной.
Oh, this poor girl.
Yeah. This guy's getting played like a fiddle, though.
Yeah. I think he's an idiot for thinking that she's into him for him.
Right,
You
yeah.
know? Ralph Nader got approached like this by some people who were trying to make him look bad once, and he's like, there's no way these hot girls are into me like this. And he was right.
Good for him. For having
Yeah,
that
he
insight.
caught
You
it.
know what I mean?
He
Yeah.
caught it, yeah.
It's like when Giuliani was put on in Borat too.
Exactly. He had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking
Been
that.
there.
I was like, that's a lot of onion there.
I've worn a motorcycle helmet before.
Really?
I've had to cut a bunch of onion. Yeah.
It's a lot of onion. I don't know what she's making. It's a lot of guacamole or something. Oh, yeah. I was wondering if she was going to get interrogated as well.
For sure. Oh, for sure. Maybe not at the same time. It'd be smart to do it at the same time
would be.
because Philip can warn her that it's coming.
Yeah. But if it is the Russians, though, they don't want to make things
Right.
weird for the kids. They don't want to blow any type of cover. So
right.
maybe.
Oh, for sure. Right.
But also, it's like, what if she kills one of them in self-defense? What if they're trying
That's not on her because they're playing CIA agent. That's
Yeah.
Risk of the
That's
job.
the territory,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Don't get yourself killed. She's got great instincts.
She
I
really
didn't
does,
see her hear anything.
And they're chopping food, and she's like,
Right.
here's something.
Don't go for a distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Carrie Russell is quite petite, but I kind of believe that she can beat this
Yeah,
guy up.
she's
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like that's how skilled she is.
yeah. Well, you know all the stunt work she did in the Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's athletic for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ah.
God.
I like the fact that she won the fight with the first guy, though.
Mom's supposed to get here? About an hour ago. Do you have any change?
Yeah. So how do you explain that? You know what I mean?
Right. Well, she's gonna have a facial injury.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Unless they do the old TV movie thing where it's like, oh, no marks. You know.
I'm
little
assuming
cut.
she's gonna show and be like, "Sorry, I didn't pick you up, guys. I fell and hit my head."
Yeah. Was cutting onions and I
Right.
passed out.
Now, I will agree that
That
these
sounds
guys are idiots for not grabbing her early in the day, so that this doesn't risk her cover.
Yeah.
If this risks her cover,
Who's not gonna see us from here? Mom's not here. We're not supposed to hitch.
Yeah. Don't do that.
no one's supposed to do that. The '80s, a different time.
I walked everywhere as a kid, but never once did I have the idea to hitch somewhere. It's such
Yeah.
a bad idea.
Well, for sure. We know more about how awful the world is now that people don't really do this as
Yeah.
much.
I feel like even in the 80s, hitchhiking was
It was always dangerous.
Yeah.
Now we understand there are people who do horrible things to you if you know, given the opportunity.
Yeah.
And I am guilty. You have to get me out now.
You have to trust me, Nina. Okay? Trust me.
These are empty platitudes, though.
They really are.
He can't do anything if the Russian government grabs her. It's
Yeah.
like, what are you going to do in the embassy?
Oh, the old phone book.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather take a phone book than a fist. That's for
I
sure.
would too, yeah.
Why don't we start with all dead drop sites? KGB communication protocols.
See, they're not messing up his face specifically because they're going to let him go.
Yeah.
Go to hell.
Bring her in.
Let's go.
Oh, I didn't think they want them together. Like, to get their story straight on who's doing what.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely see that she got popped in the face.
Yeah.
The question is, how far do they take this before they were like, okay, you're good, you know?
I'm assuming pretty far.
I am too, yeah. But you can't mess them up too
Hey, where
much,
you
but
headed?
they still need to be able to do their job
Falls
for you.
Church Commons?
Hop in.
No way!
I mean, it's 10 miles. That's right on my way, but okay, sure.
Wait!
Oh my God! No, stranger danger.
Miles. Sorry, my brother's a little...
Not a problem.
I don't see this going well. I don't see this going well at all.
I mean, your odds are good that it's fine, but it shouldn't be. This is stupid. Come on, kid. This is a what not to do video.
Any sane person would pull over and be like, "Hey, where's your parents?"
Yeah.
They wouldn't be like, "Where are you going?"
Don't ask how old they are.
No.
That's a sure like runaway. Oh, psychological torture.
It freaked me out. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
for sure. Yeah, but your kid like a million pictures. Well, yeah, because the Soviet government's been following
Yeah.
the family around forever.
Yeah.
But it would be frightening.
Yeah.
Little man doesn't want to talk. He doesn't have to.
This is gross.
Red?
For the ducks. I always feed them on my way to work.
I think as soon as he stops, you run.
This is a run situation for sure.
And?
They're in a very cold room, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, I do well being tortured.
No.
I hate it.
Get up.
Bloody horror is not my thing anyway. And if it's my body, even less so.
You don't want the ducks to starve, do you?
They're not gonna just run from this guy.
Run.
What does he need in the? Some
Come on,
beer?
Chief. I'll introduce you to Donald.
Run now, run.
Yeah, he's not going to work. He pulled out a six-pack out of the back of his car.
Right. I mean, I get it. Kids will go along with a lot of things they shouldn't. They trust people too much.
Try it.
She's 13.
It's Dutch.
It's like none of this seems like a red flag to these guys.
Make some new friends, Chief.
Don't like it.
He opened one too. Oh my god.
You're definitely gonna be a knockout in a couple of years.
Ah.
You guys know how dangerous it is to hitchhike? I mean, you're lucky you ran into me, not some lunatic.
This guy's really playing it up.
Yeah, he is. Bad vibe. Bad vibe all the way around.
Hey! Somebody paid for that beer. Me.
Like, here we go. Have two.
Hit him with it.
Grab me another beer, will you, Chief?
No. How about give him that one?
Henry might hit him with the bottle.
Henry should hit him with the bottle.
I think so.
That's the thing. We all need somebody to keep us on the straight and narrow. Someone who'll call us on our...
Look how he's carrying it. Yeah.
You believe in God, Chief?
Yeah.
Good. Because the society is lost if people lose faith. I mean, seriously.
Hard as you can, Henry.
Let's go, buddy.
Hard as you can, buddy. Two-hand it.
Two-hand that thing.
Baseball bat. There it is.
Paige, run!
Yep.
Drop the beer, Paige. Thank you, Henry. I believe the words I told you should pour out of his mouth for the rest of his life at her.
Yeah, this is gonna be an awkward dinner tonight.
Yeah.
So what'd you guys do today? Nothing. What about you?
Right.
Nothing. Yeah.
I just want to remind Paige that I'm right all the time.
Yeah. Henry's smart, right?
Yeah, he is. He seems to have better instincts than his older sister does.
I think she caught on quickly, but
She did.
still, you know.
But she didn't know what to do about it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they were pretty far down the road before it clicked.
Listen to me, Nina.
It's kind of cool, the setting here.
Yeah.
What if I'm gone?
You won't be.
And you'll die.
You can do this, Nina.
Yeah, fake it till you make it. Yeah, what choice do you have, you know?
There's no way you can sneak them out. The security is very tight.
You won't have to.
I wonder if she says she's done now.
Right.
If they do send her to the gulag, because of her connections, they can just get her out.
Hard to say.
You know? Or if she would just go to an American prison.
Right.
Because I would rather go to prison than have to do that, honestly.
Right.
Yeah.
If you just refuse. Like,
Yeah.
send me back. Yeah.
That's enough.
It was all the test. Yep, for sure.
I'm sorry. We had to know if you were the mole, if we could trust you.
So you're gonna beat the crap out of this room?
Fair. Yeah, I think you're in that one.
This decision was made far above Zhukov's head.
So yeah.
Oh.
Forget it.
Yeah. It's not very nice, is it? That's enough! Okay. She's way older than you.
Yeah.
Calm down. All right. Oh my god.
Tell whoever approved this that your face is a present from me.
Wow.
Everybody get killed, man.
Yeah. They did torture him.
They did.
I mean, you had to expect a reaction. This would be
It's not like
pretty
she
rough.
walked in with like coupons or something.
Right.
Got you guys
Yeah.
dinner on us here.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, good. We can trust you now.
Guys like bowling?
About
You told them I considered defecting. That's why this is happening.
I did.
She did.
What did you tell them?
Yeah, she did. In the first episode, it's like he's back.
I was supposed to be able to trust you, and I did. And I shouldn't have. I never should have.
This is a setback in their relationship.
I fit in. That's so sad.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have some questions.
What if he wasn't gonna do anything bad to us?
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
He was a creep, Henry.
Yeah, big time.
What you did today took courage. But I was scared.
That's okay. You're a little kid, and I was a grown man.
With a
Who
knife.
played free safety.
With a knife,
Yeah.
Gave your sister a beer.
Our secret, okay?
Well, the kids are learning from their parents.
Okay.
No, I don't think you should keep that a secret. I think, hey, you guys didn't pick us up, so guess what we did?
Right. We did something really stupid.
Yeah.
Wrong. I had an accident.
Aw. That poor kid.
He did have to bust a bottle over an adult's head.
Yeah.
See, I found it very disingenuous when she's like, what if I get caught? You won't. Dude, how can you call, how can you say this is incredibly risky?
No kidding, yeah.
It'll all work out well. I know it will.
Trust me.
Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah, the camera's the size of a brick. You know what I mean?
You know, right? That 80s technology. He's giving her a giant Polaroid. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah. You should really milk it just to make her feel bad. Oh, my broken ribs in marriage. Yeah, yeah, my ribs are like our marriage right now.
Exactly. Oh, so
To look like gotcha.
for the whole where have you been?
Ugh. Yeah, that would be the worst, especially after your ribs cracked like
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look, I don't feel bad for this guy, but at the same time, like a little bit, just because he's getting played so hard.
That's good stuff. You want to use the water before it boils.
I know how to brew tea, thank you.
Wow.
Sorry about that.
No.
Enjoy.
Is this an assassination attempt?
I don't know.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Oh. Like a tracker or something. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it was an assassination attempt, who knows?
Well, I don't think Stan's authorized to kill anybody like that.
Okay, so something.
Right. He's FBI agent. He's not CIA.
Yeah. Yeah, CIA will just kill you.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
How may I help you?
Yes, can I speak to Vasily Nikolaevich?
One moment.
He's setting him up to look like the mole.
Tell him it's Theo.
Theo who?
He'll know.
He's making him look suspicious.
Good for Stan.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you get home?
Shelley's mom drove us home.
Oh, okay.
The kids are going to become good liars, just like their parents.
So, what do you say we all get ready for bed?
Okay. I'll meet you upstairs.
No racing.
No, someone already beat me up.
On the stairs.
I'll be yours.
I think that's why she keeps Gregory around, is because she knows that he'll
Do whatever. Yeah.
do whatever and protect her.
Yeah.
Quote, you know, I mean, she can protect herself, but still, you know,
But he should learn to take no for an answer.
he should. I don't think that he realizes that they are married. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, even though it's
we're married now
Yeah.
for sure.
Непонятные сообщения. Если честно, я ничего не понял.
They check your tea. They're probably going through his house right now, and they'll find whatever's in the tea bag.
It's true.
Because he did say, like, his tea, he tried the blah tea. Yeah.
Пил так же.
Григорий!
Find something like microfilm or something in his tea. He's toast.
It was a good play on Stan's part.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
buy her some more time for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Because they're going to think they found the mole once they get rid of this guy.
Stan's a good handler.
Yeah.
She'll have to stop, sleeping with this guy. And
I also think that Stan's jealous that she is.
I do too. I really do.
Yeah.
It's like it's not a subtle note at all. It just says, I am the spy.
Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Oh, the diamonds.
Не имею, откуда они взялись.
And if you knew where they came from, you would not want to drink that tea.
Right?
Мы ничего не найдем.
Товарищ начальник.
Did Stan plant something? No, the clock. On the camera. The clock's in an American. Sorry, I'm dumb.
Информацию.
Yeah, he's toast.
Yeah. It was never about whatever she took pictures of. It was about planting that camera.
Красиво подставили.
So your best bet is try to run.
By the arms. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be on a plane.
They wouldn't fly him back to Russia.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he is not. Man,
He's gonna be on trial in Russia.
I just think they're gonna torture and kill him.
He's gonna go sleep on the couch. He got out the extra pillow.
Yeah.
You're not the only one who got hurt today, okay? I was ripped from my house. I was attacked by the people I believed in, the people I trusted most.
Yeah. I feel like they'll get through this.
Yeah, they have to.
Right.
Okay, so now, when we started the episode, we were wondering why they kept showing the talk they had in like episode 2 or 3 about.
Yeah. Like I never, new land, new job, new family, new man. I don't know.
Now I get it. I mean,
Right.
all that work they've done for the past 4 episodes is just kind of poof. You know what I mean? Like they're still operating. They're still living together and they're getting through it. But I mean, it's like a marriage. You know what I mean? There's ups and downs, but this isn't like normal marriage stuff.
I'm kind of on Elizabeth's side here because it's like, dude, this all started out as a job. Yes, I care about you now. Yes, we've had this natural course of events where we have feelings for each other. I may even love you now, but come on, man, that wasn't the case from day one. It was always it started off as a job. He's got to accept that a little bit,
and she has to see, even though she almost ratted him out,
right,
or alluded to him wanting to defect
a little bit, right.
He should see by how she handled the situation that she's got him, man. Like she beat the crap out of that lady. She beat
exactly.
the ever-loving God out of her.
She did, yeah.
And I mean, that's putting you more at risk than anything. I feel like.
Yeah,
I get they are assets and they need them, but I feel like tying up the people interrogating you and like I said, almost killing the person who is your handler essentially. Not a good look. Not a good look at all.
No, he is for sure being petty.
He is. He's being very petty. I think and he needs to get over it. And I don't just think it's about that. I think it's the Gregory thing. I think it's a bunch of stuff coming up. I feel like he appreciates her more than she does.
Right.
I feel like he feels like she doesn't appreciate him, but I think she does.
Right.
She really does appreciate him. She does care for Philip.
No, I think she does. And I think that's obvious. And I think he's just kind of being a little hurt.
Yeah. Maybe she didn't before, but she definitely did.
I don't think she did before. Right. I think she's been forthright with him though. Yep. It was always about the job. It was always about the country for me.
It was.
Always. And now that's shifting a little.
Yeah, and
finally.
So I wonder if this is going to be the thing with the show. If it's going to be ups and downs.
Got to be, right?
And
like a marriage?
Yeah, exactly. And I would imagine that in later seasons, or maybe even later this season, that there's a lot of tension to where they could end up becoming frenemies.
Yeah, that's going to happen, right? I think they're going to be all over the place because they're both coming from completely different backgrounds, and ideologies going into this.
Yep.
So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I think you can have a lot of fun with it. I think they've done a great job so far. I do look forward to what they do next with it.
Do you think it's going to go full Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Eventually,
You think so?
Of course,
that'd be fun.
I don't think I would like the show as much. It'd probably leave a bit of a sour taste in my mouth if the ending was one where they weren't on the same page. Call me an old romantic, but I do feel like it would be great if by the end of it all, they're solidified together, right?
I hope so.
And not one of them has to kill the other one or something to wrap the series.
I would hate that.
I would too.
I don't think the show would do that. I think the show is showing you that they are their best when they're together.
Right.
When they're harmonizing,
I mean, the stakes are high, but not so high that we think we're going to lose one of the central characters anytime soon, right?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I feel like the kids may be in danger on some level at some point. The kids may find out about the truth at some point, but I feel like we've got the four in the family plus Stan, who is pretty safe going forward in the interim, and peripheral characters may die.
Mm-hmm. I hope not.
I do think Vasily's done. But
it's the last time we see Vasily.
Right.
I was expecting him to be gone later on in this series.
Me too. Yeah.
Not episode 6.
Yeah.
No, I want Stan to be okay. Like, I get why he is the more expendable character, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because he is the supporting actor.
I think Stan's going to be here for every step, right until the finale.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think if he does perish, it's going to be in the finale
at the end, right?
But even still, like, I like Stan's character.
I do too.
I think he's just as complex as Philip and Elizabeth are.
I do too, and I think there's the moral gray area you're supposed to feel with Elizabeth and Philip. You're supposed to feel for him too, because he's like, it's an American show with an American audience, so the American guy doing the hunting is always, stereotypically the good guy, right? Sure. He's the good guy, but he's doing things we don't like too. So it's kind of like, I like the fact that we're not just supposed to be like good American versus evil Soviet for this whole show. It's more complicated than that, which is what makes it so great.
And his character too. It's like, how many times have we seen in movies and TV? He was an undercover agent for a while,
right?
We've seen that a lot, right?
Sure.
Undercover agent
struggles to get back into the normal world,
and I like that that's an aspect of the show.
Yeah, I do too.
They're just playing with that, and
but they're not being cliche about it. You know what I mean? He's not drunk in the corner every night. You don't understand what I've been through. He's just very subtly struggling with it, which I think is great.
Right? He's a very capable guy, though.
Yeah. And let's face it, Noah Emmerich is, an excellent actor himself, along with these others. He's fantastic. Really good. Yeah, great show. I'm loving where it's going. Do you have any idea how many episodes are in the first season?
13.
Here? Is it 13? Oh, that's right. You told me that.
I took a peek. When was it? 2 days ago.
So we're pretty close to halfway through season 1 then.
Yeah.
After binge week.
Yeah, we are coming to an end. Well, not coming to an end, but we're about the halfway point now, and I mean, we got plenty of seasons to go, but
there's a long journey ahead of us for this. Sure.
I'm a little bummed out that the binge week is over now.
Right. So now we're
watching this every
for sure. And now we're back to one a week.
I know.
Again, guys, if you're watching us on YouTube, over on Patreon, we're several episodes ahead by the time you're seeing this.
We'll probably be done by the time you guys are seeing this. With the first season, anyways.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll catch you on the next one, guys.
I'll see you later.